by the time this comes out, I will have had surgery already. It's a minor procedure, but I can't work out or anything for a month. So I can't lift anything over 20 pounds until January,
I felt it.
January 20th.
His hernia is pretty hard.
And so yeah, that was a little awkward.
They're basically telling their fans, y'all are a bunch of racists and you need to stop being racist. That's what they're doing. That's what the message says. To everybody looking down on that green football field, they're being told like a bunch of 3-year-olds, like they're a bunch of children sitting in the stands, that you're a racist and you need to stop being a racist.
Happy New Year, Kurt.
No, you can't say Happy New Year past 5 days.
People do.
I don't like it. People think it's like whenever I see you in the new year, Happy New Year. No, bro, Happy New Year is January 1st, and I'll give you the 3 to 5 day grace period.
The Try That in a Small Town podcast begins now.
All right, happy holidays, everybody. I'm just going to get you mad right off the top.
What are you going to talk about?
Happy holidays.
Oh.
We've started.
I hope
Why? Why are you going to keep that going? How long are we going to keep this going?
Probably for a while.
It's my favorite. It's the only thing that makes you smile. I'm so sad after Christmas, Kurt.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Wait, hold on.
I'm talking about happy holidays.
I know. Listen, though. It reminded me of something. I'm so depressed after Christmas, but one thing makes me smile, and it's Kurt's got this thing where he doesn't like when anyone says like Happy New Year.
Oh,
After what's your? Is it like a week after?
Well, no, there's
your cutoff?
there's a stipulation. You get 5 days.
Yeah, it's amazing time, and they all wish him Happy New Year, Kurt.
No, you can't say Happy New Year past 5 days.
People do.
I don't like it. People think it's like whenever I see you in the new year, Happy New Year. No, bro, Happy New Year is January 1st, and I'll give you the 3 to 5 day grace period.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Firm but fair.
That's it. Anyway, we are coming to you from the Patriot Mobile Studios. We still got the tree up. Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It's a Christmas tree, not a holiday tree.
No, but now we're past Christmas, so now we can say
I keep it up.
Happy Holidays because New Year's Eve is a holiday. It's not Christmas.
You can say whatever you want.
Well, I'm not going to say Merry Christmas for New Year's.
It's a Christmas tree in the new year.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with that.
It looks great.
Yeah.
It does.
If you haven't noticed, we got Thrash here.
If you haven't noticed.
Kalo.
Still angry.
TK. I'm Kurt. This is the Try That in a Small Town podcast, and it's almost 2025. I'm going to drink.
Okay.
Let's start with the airing of grievances from the year before.
Oh, that's
love
a good idea.
Well,
Should we have it out?
How long have we been? How long have we been doing this? The four of us.
How many episodes?
We're still fairly young.
36, right, Jim? Ish.
Okay,
something like that.
We're in the mid 30s.
I wish I was in the mid 30s.
And we're still doing it. That's pretty good.
We're still friends. We're still friends.
Yeah.
We still
at
get
least
along.
once a week we are.
Yeah.
Couple disappointments. We did not get an RV, which I was hoping we would.
Yeah, that one actually.
And Kurt doesn't have a
I think we
tattoo.
sold that wrong though. I'm looking for a Prevost. I'm looking for a bus, not an RV.
Nobody's going to give us a Prevost.
I don't think so. We can ask for it.
We did.
I mean, we can't.
I know. Yeah.
we
can continue.
We actually, to be fair, we did have a couple people come forward and say they might be able to help us out with their van or their, as you called it, the Breaking Bad Winnebago or whatever.
Yeah, my meth lab.
Yeah. Which actually would still be pretty, not with the meth, but
No.
RV.
Yeah, of course not. Of course not.
Yeah, I mean, obviously not. Unless there was some left over we could sell as for gas money. That's joking.
Help fund this podcast.
That's a New Year's joke, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. That's what we call a joke here at the Try That Small Town podcast.
I like our new loose method. I think it
too.
started with the Christmas episode. It's now continuing.
Yeah.
I know. You've turned your hat around backwards. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's kind of like Stallone and
Shoestring.
what was the movie?
Over the top.
You got
the
your hat
top.
on,
Lincoln
Blackers.
Hawk.
Shoestring.
Shoestring. You got your hat on. Who did that?
What's that?
I don't remember. But it was a hit. I mean, it was a hit.
Must not have been.
No, it was. It was a long time ago.
What song?
Shoestring.
Shoestring?
Yeah.
Jim, Google that.
Sing it, Kalo.
I don't remember the second line, but the chorus is shoestring,
so
you got
it
your
wasn't a
hat
hit.
on backwards. Shoestring, you got no. That's all I know.
Listeners,
Tully, do you know this song?
send it in.
That sounds
Mel
right.
McDaniel?
That sounds right. That does sound right. Baby's got her blue jeans on.
That's a good one.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Airing of grievances, that's almost a good idea. Or should we go right to the New Year's resolutions?
Aaron, oh yeah. What do you think?
Resolutions are fine. I aired my grievances already.
But
about the RV and the Kurt doesn't have a tattoo still because we didn't get 1 million followers, which I was way off on that.
Yeah, I know.
I think I set my sights a little high. On
Yeah,
that.
a little bit.
Well,
I felt confident the whole
Let's do a
time.
new one. Let's do a new one.
Regarding me?
Yeah, regarding you. Absolutely, Curtis. Absolutely.
Well, I can't wait. Maybe people should leave comments of what
For those of you listening, Kurt is staring at me right now.
Oh, I am looking right through you.
I don't really have a grievance, but I did have. Did y'all have any mishaps at Christmas? Like anything that happened that you wish wouldn't, or you're embarrassed by, or anything?
Apparently, you do. So,
Yeah,
Yeah, what happened at Christmas, Kalo?
Christmas. Do you guys remember the scarf that I wore the night that we did the Christmas episode?
all I can remember is that creepy doll.
Yeah, all I remember is the
Remember
ball doll.
Anyway.
Ball sack doll.
It was, it was a white and red. It was a white and red scarf. I guess I got it from Belmont. I think sent it to us as a Christmas gift or something. But anyway, so I also wore that to Christmas and took it to Love Fest, which we do that. It's an odd time, but anyway, we just did that in the last 3 days. Anyway, so I wore that on one of our nice nights and started smelling something a little bit. And
I can't wait.
and what happened is I thought, man, this turkey smells like urine. You know, and
Not good.
No, it wasn't good at all. You know, and then later I found out because, you know, went to the bathroom a little bit later and I realized that I'm not used to having a scarf on, and I inadvertently urinated on it.
Kalo.
Because
There goes the bazooki.
anyway,
scarf?
The backpacker.
yeah, accidentally. I'm not used to wearing a scarf. Who wears scarves?
I mean, what kind of stream do you got? Is it going?
No, that scarf was
no.
the scarf
It had
was
to be a
very
long
long. No, the
scarf.
scarf was very long. Obviously, I didn't put it on right.
No, if it's
It was just-
going.
Now,
It was just way
did
down
you
there.
pee on the main scarf or the tassels?
Just the fringe, yeah, the little
fringe.
fringe,
Oh,
the
stuff,
fringe.
yeah. Yeah.
And it was something you didn't know. You didn't look down.
Yeah, and
to
so by
see?
that time it started to smell like a petting zoo.
the tiger enclosure.
And I thought, oh, that's not the turkey, it's me. So anyway,
It's weird that you would,
smells like urine.
who made this turkey?
it is weird that you would confuse it for
It's
turkey.
the best I've
Yeah,
ever heard.
anyway.
That's fantastic.
What turkey have you had? I mean,
No, but it's fine now.
When did the hand
Everything's-
sanitizer come into play?
Everything's good. Well, it's too late then because yeah.
Did you
I
throw
need
the
to-
scarf away?
Febreze. No, I mean I threw it in the washer when I got back home.
So,
Have you
so
ever-
you wrapped it and it's hanging down. I mean, that's
I just did the one wrap.
That's a
and
good
it's-
two. That's a good 2 feet right there.
Yeah, it's not proper probably. Anyway, that's
I don't know why I thought
that
about
was the
this,
story.
but do you and Rachel share toothbrushes? Does she ever use your toothbrush or you use hers? I know you
No,
wouldn't use hers.
I don't think so.
I would expect a
same
completely
toothpaste
different answer.
sometimes because
I
she'll
don't
forget her.
think so.
She'll forget
I mean,
her
how would you-
she'll forget her toothpaste.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, but I don't think toothbrushes.
I mean, we're all on the team. You can't share a toothbrush, right?
It doesn't
depends.
seem.
I'm not
it doesn't
sharing
seem
anybody
like
depends.
else's tooth.
Yeah.
No,
desire
never.
it.
I mean, come on,
Gross.
guys. You're married. I mean, it's your wife.
I know, but
It's your
that
wife.
would be the argument. But I'm not there.
What's keeping you from using her? If you forgot your toothbrush on a trip and she has hers and
no.
she offers it to you and she puts the toothpaste on it,
No.
why?
Not gonna do it.
They'll give you a toothbrush at the front
What
desk.
for? No, I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I've used Lana's toothbrush
No,
before.
I understand the argument. I just wouldn't do it.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, that's. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, do y'all French kiss?
that's
French
different.
kiss.
That's just.
After a good game of spin the bottle, we sure do.
I'm like,
Down by the town square.
it's not a regular
that's the
thing.
funniest thing
I mean,
ever.
seriously, I mean,
Even if I was going to, which I wouldn't, my wife would never do that. She's like germaphobe, like Kalo level, maybe.
After a good game of spin the bottle, that was good.
Sure do.
Oh my god, that is really
I
funny.
wouldn't think twice about using my wife's toothbrush, and she would do the same with me.
Lana, is that true? Okay.
Yes, we have.
She backed you up.
Okay.
Are you kidding?
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
you guys.
like I said, I understand
that's
the argument.
mild. That's mild compared to what we've done. Mild.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do this. As we've said, this is really loose, and that's kind of fun.
My daughter's puking right now.
New Year's resolutions. Does anybody do it? And if so, do you have one?
Do what?
New Year's resolution. See, I'm in the boat where it's like I usually don't, because I figure if you don't have the willpower to do it, something during the year, why are you saying, "Oh, January 1st, I'm going to do this"? Except I probably do this year.
No.
Yeah.
What is it?
I got to stop eating like a pig.
Yeah, I'm
Like an absolute
Well,
pig.
you don't eat like a pig.
I disagree, and my belly disagrees, and my face and my three necks disagree.
No, but you just do it on Sundays, right? When you're just watching football and
No,
stuff.
I'm in full-on feasting mode.
Well, you hide it well.
No, I don't hide it well. I'm embarrassed.
No, you do.
I'm embarrassed.
You're insane.
You look great.
You look fantastic.
You do.
Yeah,
Every time you
thanks,
come-
guys. But so I usually don't have New Year's resolutions. I usually don't believe in it, but I swear to you, January 1st, clean. Let's go.
Well, you know
Okay.
what? I know you're going to do it because I remember a few years ago, maybe 6 years ago, you stopped eating meat. Remember that?
It's really weird because I am a meat eater.
But but you didn't do it. I remember we talked about it. You did it just for health reasons, not because you were.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I'm not the guy that
But you didn't
believes
eat
in not
meat,
eating meat.
for a while,
And it was one of those kind of crazy willpower things. Like, do you have the willpower to not eat
So
meat?
what were you eating?
Dude, I was like one of those
Goldfish?
I was doing the lentil pastas, and
That's all carbs, man. That's like going to put it on.
But listen, not the
Inflammation
way
City.
that. No. I didn't eat white pasta, the starch pasta. There's
Yeah.
a huge difference, and I found this out. We've been brainwashed to think that carbs are bad. That is not the truth.
I believe that.
It
Absolutely.
is white starch that is bad.
Anything
Yeah.
white.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that is what's bad. But yeah, I did like my homemade vegan cheese, and I was like, I'm going to do this for a week. Got a week. I'm going to do it for 2 weeks. Did it for 2 weeks. Do it for a month. Did it for a month. It ended up being like 9 months.
Yeah.
If it's a cheese, that's basically a carnivore diet.
Yeah, I
Basically.
didn't eat cheese. I didn't eat any
Oh, you didn't
dairy.
eat any
I didn't.
cheese?
No.
Oh, I thought it
no
was.
meat.
Oh, that'd
no.
be difficult.
No, it's vegan.
Because
Yeah.
my
love
wife
cheese.
lost like tons of weight on a carnivore diet. She ate nothing but meat. Anything animal, she ate nothing else other than that.
Right.
And just
I'm going to go on an all pizza diet and show up to the tour with like a Hawaiian shirt. Just
it
go
be amazing?
completely the other way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat nothing but pizza for the whole year.
What's
That's
that?
how much I can gain.
Don Ho.
No,
Don Ho. Wow. But
that's
did
a good
anybody
one.
have like a resolution or
I
anything?
have one. I'm going to try to do it. It's really tough. It's the same one I do every year. You know what it is.
Yeah. Tell the people.
Going to try to be more patient.
Well,
that's one of mine.
hey, but before you go on, I wish especially these two really knew you back in, well, I got to know you the late 90s and through the 2000s. And you've, listen.
Tell the listeners
No,
about
I will
Tully.
tell the
Since
listeners.
we didn't know
Tully,
him,
first of all,
everybody should know who he was.
one of the best human beings you will ever meet.
Well, I already believe that.
please
And he
continue,
is
Kurt.
the most, no, I'm not kidding. He is one of the most loyal people I've ever met. He's got the biggest heart of anybody I met. However, he could be impatient with some other people.
That's an understatement. I don't know why it is. I think I need to get my
No, you have you have
fuse is short.
changed, bro.
I know, but
That's age, though. That's kids and age.
well,
It'll work on you. You have to really
Is that
work
really
on
something you're going for? Because you've done it. Like, to me, you've done it.
yeah, but not compared to like you guys,
Oh, jeez.
my three mentors, my elder statesmen. I mean,
he put that in elders.
Well, I know.
I have to find a way to be less quick to like snap.
What do your kids think? Do they think this?
No, I think with the kids, I'm always I'm always real. I mean, I have my moments.
So maybe the other people deserve that.
I think
side of you.
it's the business.
Yeah.
I know it's the business.
Absolutely.
I think it's
It
the
is for
business
all of us.
in dealing with people who don't know what the hell they're doing, who are in positions.
See,
I'm doing it right now.
This is what they need.
But I'm going to try.
Get it out. Let it go.
I'm gonna
let it go.
I'm going to try. No,
It's
no,
a new
it
year.
does. It does. like it does bother me sometimes. Like I'm quick to like snap. So I apologize to everybody in this room when I've snapped. I'm going to try to.
Thank you, Tilly.
You're welcome, Kayla.
I haven't seen that side of him yet. I haven't seen it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's already made the transformation. You've done it.
Have I transitioned?
You have made it.
I don't think he'll snap at me because I'm like, he should be calling me Mr. Thrasher at this point. I don't think he'll snap at me.
No, I really don't feel like I've ever snapped at. It's people that
are incompetent.
Yeah.
See, I think they deserve it.
Yeah, it's hard.
I'm with you.
But I'm going to try, though. I do need to, I think I need to be a little more patient. I want to be, but then the Irish side of me is just like fighting.
Yeah.
Don't be more
I'm
patient.
Irish too, and the thrash talk's going to come out
Neil,
huge in 25.
Hey, I got to say this. I've had numerous people that have asked me where thrash talk. We teased them with thrash
When
talk.
When is it happening?
And then you bailed on it.
You can't. That stuff is unscripted.
I think it happens with everything he says. I think he
Everything
is thrash talk.
I could get myself in a lot of trouble because I want to. There's a fine line between saying what I would say to my buddies and what I'll say on here.
Neil, I got to tell you
but it's
something.
kind of the line's getting thinner.
Yes.
Neil, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You are actually, I really look up to you in so many ways. But when you speak your mind, I think it's so genuine that it never comes out. At least to me, it never comes out as negative. I mean, I love it. I love the way, but it's not. It never comes out as negative. It can't when it's genuine.
Well, sometimes
which it is.
Well, sometimes the truth is offensive, and it's gonna be.
Because sometimes people have a hard time hearing the truth.
That's right. Yeah. And I don't have a problem speaking the truth. And sometimes the truth is very offensive, and I really don't care because I can sleep at night. I sleep so good when I get stuff off my chest. Kalo, take it.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I know.
That's why the elder statesman. That's why. See, I feel like I'm learning something.
Kayla, do you have resolutions? You actually strike me as the kind of person, no offense, that would have resolutions.
There's always offense. Well,
I know. Actually, I said that because you said that today. It's like when somebody says no offense, they actually mean it as offense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I always have a few. Like I never have like the one thing, you know. But like you, it's not just January. Like my resolutions are weekly or monthly or daily. It's kind of the same, the same things. But since it is a thing that we do, one of them is, and I have a few, and there's no particular order. One is I'm going to try to be on time more often.
That's such bullshit.
I think it's too.
That is never going to change.
Let's clue people in.
It's not going to change.
But I want to be
How
on time.
long have we known each other?
20-something years.
Kayla,
seriously, how much percentage of that time that we've known each other you've been on time?
Well, it's so few that we're both surprised when it happens.
What is that though? Like and
it's okay. It's not a horrible trait.
No, it isn't. No, there are much worse things to have to work on. But
yeah, I don't know. I always underestimate how long it takes to do everything, even though I do the same thing every day.
Okay, that's a fantastic one.
It's funny because that's one of my things that lights my fuse when someone's late.
You two talk.
You two talk.
It's interesting though that we have that yin yang where you like to be late and I don't like that. But
yeah,
I haven't experienced. But you've been on time for things with us.
Yeah,
I've experienced that with you.
Yeah, but it just depends. I mean, but anyway, that's one of them. So I'm not saying I'm definitely going to do it, but I'm going to try because I think it will.
I actually don't think you have the commitment. I don't think you really want to do that.
But
I think you want to do that.
You have a new baby girl.
I know
it's going to get worse. You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it.
No, but the fact that I'm still just as late as I was before I had a baby is still, that's growth. That's kind of winning.
I mean, maybe she'll make you, more aware of the time. You'll look at your.
I don't think.
Whenever Kalo says maybe, it ain't gonna happen.
Well, but I will, and this kind of goes to Kurt and probably most everybody because we think about January getting in shape. So like for me, I've got I will have, by the time this comes out, I will have had surgery already. It's minor, procedure, but I can't work out or anything for a month. So I can't lift anything over 20 pounds until January.
I felt it.
January 20th.
His hernia is pretty hard.
And so yeah, that was a little awkward, but anyway, so I can't
have to have a reduction.
I can't work out till the 20th of January. So, but I'm really going to hit it after that, and I'm hoping that by March I can work off these Christmas titties. That's what I'm hoping.
But you're in great shape. I am
thank
envious of how good a shape you're in. You're
gosh,
for a man your age, you were really in great shape.
Wow,
you think
that
so?
was
Christmas
backhanded.
titties. That's a good title for it. Because it can mean a couple things. I mean, you want to get rid of them.
meant it the
or
kind
way.
Mama's getting some new Christmas titties.
It was kind of funny.
my gosh.
You could write. I mean,
Well, no, but I was at a liquor store and we were talking about eggnog last episode, and I said this eggnog pretty good. You know, it's like Evan Williams or whatever, and he goes, oh yeah, I'll put Christmas titties on you right there. And I'd never heard that before. I just died laughing. I said, that's hysterical. He goes, I can't take credit for it. It's what my daddy always said. You know, so I thought it was just really fun. But speaking of, hey, do we have any like solo cups or any new cups? Because I want you to try something.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that what this whole thing down here is about? Yeah.
Oh, what'd you bring?
Oh,
Kalo came
While you're getting that, I'm going to start Christmas
bearing
titties.
gifts. Hold on, what do you got? What's going on?
Uh-oh.
Are
What
we
is
keeping
that?
it? Oh, that actually looks amazing. Is that the
Is
stuff
that just the
does?
bottle you mixed it in?
Well, no, now, unfortunately, this particular one, they're supposed to be full, but for whatever reason, it looks like they sold me a half bottle. But
Are we sponsored by Evan Williams?
not yet. I'm
Okay.
hoping that we
maybe
are.
so.
But, I want Neil.
that's Evan Williams.
But Neil said he doesn't like eggnog at all, and he hadn't
hate
tried
eggnog.
it. You know, with any kind of.
Oh,
whiskey
I
in it or
actually
anything.
love eggnog.
So I just wanted to
Spiced.
see if you would
a
like
Christmas
it.
story too.
That's amazing.
Me and Lana watch Christmas Story because these guys were talking about it's a tradition to watch a Christmas story.
Yes.
And
I hope you know that.
we had never seen it, so me and Lana sat down the other night and we turned it on, and I probably looked at her like with a slow glance more than I watched it because I thought it was so weird.
It's quirky, but I will say, I would think. Actually, I won't say anything. It's quirky.
No, you can't.
It's a.
Do we shoot this or just sip it?
Sip on it. You can do
So
whatever you
Kalo
want.
brought this.
So
This is
who
the
made
Evan
this?
Williams
So yeah,
eggnog.
it's already.
Oh, that's an Evan Williams eggnog.
It's already mixed in there with convenience. Some
Yep.
people,
I don't
people
hate that.
will add a little bit extra to it
That's
because they don't feel that
fantastic.
it's,
Evan
that it's
Williams
strong
eggnog.
enough.
That is actually.
Kalo,
Wow.
let me see that bottle. That's
I think they owe us $1,500.
Hey,
I mean, right?
that is actually
Isn't that
fantastic.
great?
so what's the?
No,
I can
no,
read
that's,
this.
that's actually pretty good.
I like
pretty
that.
good.
I
That's
like
actually
that.
really good.
Yeah, and I think they got a good mix in there.
Wow.
You can make it strong. You could add to it if you needed to. But
Ooh, that's
anyway,
perfect.
I brought that because it kind
Wow.
of pained me that Neil didn't like eggnog.
He does now.
And so I just thought, well, surely he'll like this. And so I just brought that because I had it in the fridge. We left over from our little Christmas thing.
How much alcohol is
I think
in
it's
that?
30% alcohol.
Man.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I really like that.
That's
it's not like
fantastic.
it's not like you're drinking straight whiskey or anything like that. But it's
No, that's
it's just
fantastic.
a good. It's a
I
good
mean, I
mix.
might add even a touch more.
And
but
you,
it's,
yeah,
it's
definitely
pretty good.
could.
Anybody with Evan Williams out there, we are sponsor
It is good.
Yeah,
hunting.
we're in. We're
Yeah.
in.
And we actually love this.
It's
can't
really,
believe
it's,
that.
it's
Probably a
really
good
good.
time to say
and it's
we're
kind of a
open
slow
to-
sipper, but you can also use it as your dessert. You know,
Holy
And
cow.
Lunch and dessert.
Jim,
yeah, yeah.
you have a new project.
And by the way, we're open to sponsors. I want to put that on
No,
the
I'm,
table.
I'm shocked at how good that is.
Right?
I'm
Yeah.
actually shocked.
Right. I figured you'd like it.
It's so good.
Is it got,
Evan
is it-
Williams?
does it have dairy in it?
Probably
Sure.
I would assume if it's
because it says egg, and then that's the first.
Well, that's not dairy. Egg's not dairy. That's,
Well, I guess
that's-
it's a meat. It's
that's
a protein.
that's
Yeah,
a
it's a meat.
protein.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm
But
actually.
I don't know. Then
That's-
probably
that could be a
there's
problem.
something. There's
It's gotta
something
be.
in there that.
This could be a problem.
Creamy.
I'm actually going
No, it could be a
tomorrow
problem.
to get
It's,
that.
Me too.
No, that's fantastic.
Grab me a bottle too while you're
I
there.
will. Merry
That's
Christmas, Happy
fantastic.
New Year.
Unless
And this isn't a sales pitch to Evan Williams eggnog, but it's fantastic. I'm
No, I
serious,
just brought
y'all.
it from Bud's to try because I love it. I think it's great.
I mean,
You can't get a better plug than that, Jim.
it's fantastic.
Yeah, we can take it
Looks
everywhere.
like
You can
Backstreet
take it on your
Boys, is
hunting
that what you
trips.
said? Which one?
Blue Steel
Allie, do
Jets.
you know which one?
Wow. No, I'm glad you brought that, Kalo, because I've never had an eggnog that I could sit there and finish the glass.
Yeah,
I got to finish the bottle. I think I will.
you can.
And,
you can.
But that right there is like
that's for
like
you
a
guys.
drink and
That's
a
for you guys.
dessert.
Kurt, man, let me hit you.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Did you bring any more bottles of this?
Because that it was just left over.
That's amazing.
Rachel will be
That's
glad
really
that it's out of
good.
the refrigerator.
I might
That
have
Evan
saved
Williams
you a
eggnog
little
is
bit.
good.
It's good.
Goes down
Happy
smooth.
New Year, guys.
How much a
see?
bottle? Like $20?
It's not much. I forget, but it's not much. No, I'm good.
I
Go
really
ahead.
do.
Yeah,
Hey,
I've
on
had
a
plenty.
serious note, for those listening, it is good. Evan Williams eggnog. So is that just the basic? Does that say original? What does that say on there for like the? Is it just? Is that all it says?
I mean, it's just it's Evan Williams bourbon, and it's just mixed with eggnog.
Original Southern
you know?
eggnog. Okay.
Wow.
Really good.
That's shocking how good that is.
That's
I'm
fun.
going to
Huh?
get some tomorrow though.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Well, that was fun. Thank you, Kalo.
You're
Well,
welcome.
that was really nice.
Happy New Year.
We may have picked up a new sponsor. We'll find out.
Hope so.
I mean, we sold it. I tell you that.
We definitely
Kidding
sold
me?
God,
15,000 people just heard that. I'm sorry.
Looking forward to this year on the podcast. So it's going to be a great year.
We're hoping that we continue to grow, right?
Yeah.
It's been an amazing first 30-something episodes. We got big plans. And by the way, we got some big guests coming. We won't tell anybody right now,
No, don't give it away.
Yeah.
but we're going to blow your mind. It's going to be a great year, right?
Year number 2.
Right?
Yeah. It's gonna be great.
That's not a metaphor.
What?
That's the nog.
It's definitely not a metaphor.
You know what we got to do? I tell you what we haven't done last year though. Hey, I have a resolution,
Okay.
and this is sad to say. The four of us, we have not written enough songs together.
Totally. Yeah, that's solid.
Wait,
That-
are you saying that like,
I'm saying it like.
what are you saying it like?
I'm saying we haven't written like last year. We didn't write enough songs together. We wrote, we tried that in Small Town. Then we started the podcast, and we focused so much on that
Yep.
that we haven't written enough songs. The
I
four of
believe
us
it.
together, and it's
agree.
and it's my favorite.
Why don't we
We did just write a great one.
right here, right now, why don't we set a day aside
Sounds amazing.
to write once a week?
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays?
Okay.
You guys
I'll
in?
do it.
Wednesdays?
My track record's pretty good.
Let's tell
So I
Kalo
would do it.
10:30. It'll be 11.
I know.
Okay.
No, seriously though.
Rachel does that too.
Pick a day. and
Make it 10.
10.
Anyway.
Good
Well,
grief. Man. Who gets up
me
that
and
early?
Kalo usually write every Tuesday.
Well, we're writing on Wednesdays.
Why do you
That's
get
fine.
to decide?
Well, they're your publisher.
It's true.
No, we're partners.
Oh, really? Do you own part of the company?
No.
Then you're not. Then you're not partners.
Damn you.
You write for them,
Seriously
but
though.
they work
No,
for
you're
you.
right.
I'm serious though. Like, wrote a huge. It is hard. Like, okay, I will say this. When we do write and get a song, I feel it's hard to like that's the measuring stick, and especially when we send something to Jason that we write, it's like,
Yeah.
we wrote "Try That in a Small Town."
And tough crowd.
But it's a tough. That's tough to like. That's what he expects, So
Yeah.
it's anyway.
Guys, I love Tough Crowd. Like
Me too.
That's
Yeah.
a great song.
Me too. I
It's
love that
so
one.
good. So good.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? We just wrote a great song called "Out in the Field." We should put it out on social media just to let people hear it.
Maybe let our listeners hear it first and then.
Yeah,
Okay.
Left it all out on the field.
it's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Maybe. Yeah,
Hey,
we'll research
listen,
that.
this is our New Year's episode. We're having some fun. We're drinking some Evan Williams eggnog, which Jim just told me it's seasonal. So if you're going to get it, you better get it.
No, I'll
obviously
drink
it's seasonal.
that in the summer.
Well, you better buy a bunch of bottles.
They may not have it, so you have to buy quite a bit of it.
We are coming to you from the Patriot Mobile Studios. We're a little loose, but that's okay. Hang with us through this break. We'll see you on the other side.
Original Brands is starting a new era in American domestic premium beer. Launched on July 4th, 2023, with the mission of promoting patriotism, unity, and the celebration of the adventurous American spirit, Original Glory American Pilsner is the first in the OG line. It's a crisp, refreshing domestic beer. We also introduced OG Light under 90 calories and only 2 carbs. Join the movement at drinkoriginalbrands.com because freedom is worth drinking to. drinkoriginalbrands.com.
My name is Glenn Story. I'm the founder and CEO of Patriot Mobile. And then we have 4 principles. First Amendment, Second Amendment, right to life, military and first responders. If you have a place to go put your money, you always want to put it with somebody that's like-minded.
Of course.
I think that's the beauty of Patriot Mobile. We're a conservative alternative.
Don't get fooled by other providers pretending to share your values or have the same coverage. Go to patriotmobile.com/smalltown to get a free month of service when you use the offer code SMALLTOWN or call 972-PATRIOT.
All right, we're back. We just had another shot. We are in on the Evan Williams. I mean, we couldn't be more in.
Is this is coming out like how many days after New Year's?
No, this episode comes out December 30th.
Which is what day?
Monday.
It is a Monday.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're good. According to you, we can say Happy New Year 5 days.
No, well.
Oh, yeah.
That's just my thing and Larry David. But, hey, so we were watching football the other night, and we all have a text thread that we kind of jump on and have some fun. And we were watching the game the other night, and on the back of the helmets, saw a thing that says, "Stop hate." Ooh. So we sent that picture to Neil, and that set him off.
Oh, it did.
What do you think about the NFL's messaging?
I didn't choose love that night, I can tell you right now.
Why are they writing it out? Because I mean, it's obviously that happened during the very polarizing time a few years ago, and they've kept on. Now I don't see it on the back of the helmets.
Oh, it was on the back of the helmet.
That was on the back.
I was looking for it.
No, that's the picture
there.
I sent.
It's there.
But not all of them, though.
No, I think some players just choose not to put anything except their team.
Choose love, Thrash.
Yeah, choose love. Yeah. But I'm sitting there watching, and not long after y'all texted, I see end racism in the end of the end zone, and I'm going, what? This is still going on? They're still pushing end racism, and I'm going, where is it going on?
That's a good point.
Where? Just show it to me.
Where are the racists?
Before you print it and paint it, show it to me. Where's it happening? They're basically telling their fans, y'all are a bunch of racists and you need to stop being racist. That's what they're doing. That's what the message says. To everybody looking down on that green football field, they're being told like a bunch of 3-year-olds, like they're a bunch of children sitting in the stands that you're a racist and you need to stop being a racist. And it infuriates me. And for the life of me, I can't understand why they keep trying to preach that
and
to their fans. It's the dumbest move in sports history to keep pushing that.
It's
narrative.
sad that I actually have become oblivious to it.
Yeah, me too.
It's just kind of gone, and I don't even notice it.
I can't. I wish I could.
Yeah.
I can't not notice it.
And I noticed it, I'm trying to think, like during the COVID years, and of course after there was some big racial tension. You remember the NBA did a lot of that.
Yeah.
The NBA really pushed that.
They're
kind
down
of stuff.
48% in their
nobody's
revenue.
watching the NBA.
Nobody's
watching, and I'm an NBA
and you would
guy.
think the NFL would take notice of that.
I agree.
I
agree.
Instead, it looks like they're doubling down again, just in spite of Trump or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. It just feels that way. And I'm like, have you lost your freaking minds?
I agree. They get that out of it.
Please.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
It reminds me, Kurt, I went back and watched the Magic and Bird.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Yep. And it's really, I miss those days of the NBA, and it's gone. Like we don't have, Larry Bird and Magic and Jordan and all those guys to like, it's gone.
Yeah.
Actually, I used to love the NBA.
I did and do too. And you totally knows this. I've been a Lakers fan my whole life. Like, I love the Lakers. I do not like LeBron James.
Who does?
Fair.
At this point in time, who does?
But no, like, I don't like what he stands for. I don't like the way he plays. I don't like any of it. And it's ruined my fandom. Like, I can't even watch the Lakers
It's ruined
anymore.
a lot of people's. Yeah. It's ruined a lot of people's. Really
and like you said, the ratings are way down.
Yep, and I fear that the NFL is going to fall under that.
I hope not. I love the NFL.
If they keep it up, the fans are going to get tired of it. I fear that college football is. I hope they don't go there. They're ever so slightly moving that way, but I hope they don't.
I haven't seen it in college football. And why is that? Because the SEC rules and the southern part of the country is dominating the fan base?
Hopefully, to y'all's point, just let the game be the game, and it's just like we don't like it when, whatever celebrity comes out and talks about their politics, says, hey, vote for, well, I don't want to hear you tell me who to vote for. I like your music and stuff, but I wish you just wouldn't say that. Let the games be the games, play your music, but don't talk about that.
To where 80,000 people have to stare at it every time somebody scores. There's end racism in the end zone. It absolutely makes. In fact, I have changed the channel. I want to find something pure and something truthful and something real. I don't want to be preached to. And for some reason, the NFL and Goodell and all those guys feel like they have to keep preaching to everybody like they're God. And they know more than the fans know. The very ones that are paying the ticket prices and spending hundreds and thousands of dollars to come watch these teams play. The last thing they want to be is preached to. And the last thing they want to see is that in the end zone. Because it ain't real. It ain't true. Because why? They put it in the end zone because it's safe. They have yet to prove that much racism is still going on in America, because it doesn't exist, because they've yet to still to this day prove it, that it's happening.
That is what you call thrash talk.
Yeah.
Well, especially
until they show it to us and take us there and show us where systemic racism is going on. Until they do that, we're calling bullshit on them.
Yeah.
I mean,
I agree.
There is racism somewhere, but it's just not the majority of the known population.
It's not.
And all of us watching, the reason we hate it is because I don't like seeing the word racism. But I'm like you, is like, because it's such a small faction of people that are not wired right.
And where are they? I haven't seen them. And they've yet to show them to us. They talk about it, but I haven't seen proof of it. I'll jump on board. If there's racism going on somewhere, I'll jump on your side and help stop it. If there's true racism going on, I'm on your side.
Absolutely, like
but
Kalo said.
They've yet to prove it. They've yet to show it, but man, they'll paint it.
Well, like Kalo says, I mean, there are people that have hate in their heart, and that's sad. But the NFL, it just seems like it's more of I don't want to say a marketing thing, but it just seems like it's not genuine.
Hey, I went to a Titans game, Titans-Pats, about a month ago with my son. I got to tell you, there is no racism going on at the game.
Yeah.
It is everybody's having a great time. I'm with Neil. Like, it's creating a problem that's not there. Like, it exists, yes, but I don't think the majority of people are dwelling on that or taking part in that. I mean, I don't know. I think
all the black friends that I have, they cock their head at it just like I do. Like, what?
Sure. Yeah.
They all do. They're like, what are they talking about? We're standing beside each other like, what are they talking about?
Well, in my life, I don't think I've ever met a racist. I don't hang out with racists. I don't have lunch with them. I don't drink beers with them. Like, right. So in my little world, it doesn't occur, like Neil was saying, but I guess it's out there. I don't know.
Yeah. As long as we're on football, let's talk about the college football thing. Has anybody got a favorite? Anybody got a favorite for the playoff? Like, who's going to take it?
I know who's going to get eliminated. I don't know who's going to win it.
Well, by the time this thing airs, there will have been some games. But let's just say anybody got a favorite team that they think is going to win.
Georgia.
Okay. That's a fair.
That's a long shot. But
I think Beck. I think he shows up. I think
he's
defense
out.
shows up. He's out.
Beck's
Hurt?
out for the season.
I think he's
for the rest of the year.
Yeah,
His shoulders.
He's
messed
out.
up.
Can I change my pick?
Yes. Yes.
That's what I heard. But
Ohio State.
I don't know. I haven't watched them play.
Yeah.
I mean, but apparently, just they have on paper the best athletes of any team in the entire country. That's documented. They spent a lot.
But that's
of
a
lot.
fact.
They spent a lot. Well, it is. I mean, they spent a lot of money.
They do, and those athletes have not shown up. The locker room has shown up, not the athletes. With Ohio State, they do have the best athletes that money can buy. There's no doubt, but they are vulnerable.
Let me ask this. Let me just put it this way, because I know
I think
where
Tennessee's going to shock them in Columbus.
I know where your allegiance
so.
lies. Let's just do this. Hey, will it be an
Like it.
SEC team that wins or a non-SEC team?
It'll be an SEC team.
Yeah, I agree.
I would say yes, because you got Texas, Georgia,
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Okay.
I mean, I'd say
yeah,
it's a great chance that an SEC.
I'm just
team
going to
will win.
be the guy that goes against it. I'm going to say
I think it's crazy that Texas and Georgia have a possibility of meeting for a third
three
time.
times.
They probably will.
I think that's insane. That Georgia has to be put through that. They've already beat them twice, and I think it's insane. They're going to have to do something to fix all that.
Yeah, but in any other sport, though, like you might face a team
in the
two
NFL
times in the same year.
But in college football, I think having to beat a team three times that's in your conference, that stout is a lot to ask, and it shouldn't be happening.
You're right. In college, it's different.
I think they're going to fix it. The fact that Georgia beat them twice in a row is amazing because that never happens hardly ever in college football where you beat a team back to back.
Well, and then
in the same season.
And then it blows the 2 out of 3 thing. Like they could win one time. Georgia beat them 2 out of 3. But
Texas
they lose.
could beat them this. Yeah, you're exactly right. And go on and win the national championship, and Georgia gets screwed. It's not right. It's not right at all.
And is Oregon good? I hadn't watched them.
Oregon's
they're
good.
number one.
Oregon's
so
actually good.
They're good.
They're fast.
They look fast. It's the duck uniforms.
Oh, guys.
You've seen them against other teams. You saw them against Ohio State, and Ohio State played them close.
Yeah.
They look fast against everybody else they play.
It's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
And on turf.
Wait till they play Tennessee, or wait till they have to play
I feel
Ohio
like it's the same thing every year. I feel like the same questions come up. What do you think about this team? I feel like once they play an SEC team, everything gets exposed, and they don't look as good against an SEC team. Like for me, every time I watch
it happens every time.
That's
like
fair.
it seems like the SEC has a really great teams.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyway,
is there anything y'all think they need to do that you've seen so far this year for the first year of the 12-team playoff that they could fix?
Yeah, I don't like how they do the buys. Because there are some teams that are going to get a bye that aren't the best teams.
I'll tell you this though, as a fan of football, NFL mainly, but I do like college football. I am happy with the playoff.
Me too.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
I feel like
Everybody
that was so. I feel like it's still weird how is strength of schedule taken into account. I still think
It's not.
That's got to
But
be
yeah,
taken
it
into
should be.
account. I don't. Is it not? Is it
Not
Neil,
enough. Not enough.
Okay.
Neil, I might have heard you say this. I don't remember who it was, but they said they're probably the conference championships.
They need to be gone.
They're probably going to go away. That's kind of sad though. But
Well, here's what I think they need to do. This is just old thrash talk.
I like it.
Look here. I think they should get rid of the conference championships, and when it comes down to who's going to make the 12-team playoff, they could have, instead of the conference championships, Alabama and SMU should have played for the spot.
Play-in.
Yeah, a play-in.
Oh wow. Yeah.
South Carolina and Ole Miss should have played a game.
A play-in.
A play-in.
That's a good idea.
Instead of a conference championship, that's what they should have. They should have a play-in.
That's cool.
You're pretty good at the college football thing.
I like that.
Well,
Surprising.
no, you have a lot. When you're not in the playoff, you have a lot of time to study.
Okay.
No, seriously, it's good stuff though.
Anybody got anything else? Kalo, you got anything on your docket?
I don't think so.
All right. I got to say, it's been an awesome
He's in the
year.
playoffs. He doesn't have a lot to say anymore. His team's in the playoffs.
It's been an awesome year. Like I give thanks for what happened in 2024 all the way around. You guys, I love you guys. I'm so thankful to be here at this table with you.
Absolutely.
You as well,
2025 is going to be unreal. Our bottle of Evan Williams is gone, but we're going to stock up. We're going to stock up because we love it.
We got to thank all of our listeners out there.
Yeah.
Fans.
Absolutely. And you know who we should thank? Our listener of the year,
Brother Ed.
Ed.
We love
Listener
you,
of the year.
Than's for having our backs, Ed.
Yeah,
absolutely.
He had your back.
Oh, he did.
Ed, hey, keep recruiting. Spread the word.
Yeah.
You know, you're valuable. Thank you, Ed.
No, we're very thankful. It's been an incredible year. We're looking forward to 2025. So please, everybody say Happy New Year for the first 5 days. That's all you get.
Really?
No.
Yeah, that's all you get.
What happens if I say it on the 6th day?
You don't want to find out. I've seen people find out.
Hey, but this is coming out on the 30th, so let's say Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year, everybody.
It's gonna be great.
We're still in the good timing.
Yeah.
We are from the Patriot Mobile Studios
I'm Thrash.
for Thrash.
Kalo.
TK.
And 2025, somebody better come up with a nickname for me.
Do it, Ed.
This is Try That in a Small Town Pod.
He gets to pick.
Oh, yeah. He gets to pick the nickname. All right. Thanks, guys.
Make sure to follow along, subscribe, share, rate the show, and check out our merch at trythatinasmalltown.com.